Hello, my besties. How are you? If you are here for the first time, my name is Kathy, and this is my DIY channel. On this channel, we do a lot of fun projects on a budget. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so because you won't regret it. It's so much fun here. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you how to create a deco mesh wreath with our favorite little red truck sign from Dollar Tree. It's so easy, you won't believe it. We're not gonna be cutting or twisting or tying this deco mesh. It's just an easy, simple technique that anybody can do it. Let's get started.
You are going to need just one roll of deco mesh, 10 inches wide by 10 yards, which is 30 feet. Of course, you can pick any color you like. Mine is called poly burlap. It actually is in a shade of burlap, but it's deco mesh, so it is great for outdoor, it's waterproof, and it's perfect for that fall weather. I found it at AC Moore, but I know Hobby Lobby and Michael's carry it too. And then you're gonna need one roll of ribbon. Mine is from Christmas Tree Shop, but I know Dollar Tree also has a nice plaid ribbon. While at it, don't forget to pick up one 14-inch wreath frame. And fall leaves, pumpkins, anything you like to decorate your wreath with. Dollar Tree even sells adorable LED leaf lights. And of course, the cutest ever little red truck sign. Oh, and we're gonna need 2 zip ties. We are going to start off by making a loop at the end of the deco mesh, or actually at the beginning, and passing it through the middle section of the wreath form. As you know, the wreath form has 3 sections: the outside, the inside, and middle. And we are passing it through the middle and securing that end with a zip tie. We are going to tie it down to the little bar that's right there between the sections. Just like so. And now we are going to pull the second loop. We're gonna pull it this time through the inside section, just like so. Pull it and hold it with your finger. Now let's make a third loop. We're gonna pull it through the outside section now. Just like so. Pull it and hold it with your finger. Now we are going to go through the middle section again and make the next loop. And hold it with your fingers. Now we go to the inside again, and it doesn't really matter in what order you go, as long as you keep pulling the loops from the opposite sections. And just like that, pull another one through the outside section. Hold it with your finger, fluff it up a little bit. Hold it and pull the next loop through the middle section. Just like so. And as you can see, we have 7 loops here, and our section is full. We can now let it go and space out the loops. Make them look nice. We have a full section. And now we are going to repeat exact same process in the next sections. I actually made the wreath like this back in the spring. It was my bunny wreath. And I wonder who was subscribed to my channel back then, who remembers that wreath. Please comment down below. I'm wondering. That would be nice to hear who remembers this technique, and maybe somebody already tried it. I would love to know. I will link that video for you up above so you could refer back to it. I made a very detailed step-by-step instructions with the description how to do it. So if anything's not clear here or I'm going too fast, feel free to refer to the original video. So as you can see, I am just pulling the loops exact same way like I did in the first section. Just in case you did not notice, when one section ends, you need to jump that little sidebar that's there between the sections and pull the first loop through the middle and continue like with the first section. Please note I'm doing 7 loops per section. There is actually 6 sections in a wreath, but I'm going to fill up only 5 of them. I'm going to leave one empty on purpose because that's where I'm going to install my little red truck sign. I don't need deco mesh under the sign, but if you like to do it, then you would have to do like 6 loops per section in 6 sections. You understand what I mean? If you want your deco mesh, one row, to be enough, you need to reduce the number of loops if you want to fill all of them. And so if you refer to original video like that, bunny wreath, that's what I did. 6 loops in all 6 sections. That will be just enough to make a full wreath, okay? And as you can see, we had reached the end. That's all 5 sections filled. And let me show you what I mean. Right there in that empty section, we are going to install our sign, just like so. So now we need to tie the end. And just like we did in the beginning, we pinch the burlap, grab a wire tie, and attach it right there to that little sidebar. Just like so. And now we just have to fluff it up a little bit and make sure everything looks nice and spaced out. And this is how it looks. Wasn't it simple to make? No need to cut, deal with the fringes, or tie down with the pipe cleaner. This is so easy. And we're gonna install our sign right there. I asked my husband to drill the holes for me so I could install little lights there and create headlights in my truck. If you don't have a drill, I'm sure you can punch the holes with the nail. I'm actually going to remove the little maple leaf on the two ends, in the beginning and at the end of the lights, so I could pass it through the hole, just like so. They actually come off very easily, they're not glued. And the rest of the lights I'm going to put around the truck. I wish the string of lights was longer. I would have put it through the mesh. Unfortunately, it's not going to reach there. So let's create the ties to attach the sign to the wreath. And you know my method. First, I cut some fluoro wire and then submerge it in hot glue. Cover it with a little piece of ribbon like a band-aid. Just like so. And when dry, it will create very nice and secure ties. And then tie the sign down to the metal frame. Now I'm going to install the lights over there in the back. I'm using tape to attach the lights to the back of the sign, and I'm actually going to hot glue the battery pack. There is a perfect spot over there in between the tires. Depending on the hole for your lights, you might have to put a drop of hot glue over there on the side as well. Mine stay in pretty tight, so I'm gonna leave it like that. And here I am just trying to figure out the placement of the lights. What I'm gonna do is put 2 where the mirrors would be, and then 3 lights at the top of the truck. There's actually trucks with the lights at the top, right? I'm going to tape them right there. What do you think, cute? I really like it. You can't even see that battery pack between the tires, yet it's so easy to reach to turn it on and off. And let's figure out now where we're gonna do the bow. I think right here on the side will be nice. Of course, it's personal preference where you wanna put your bow. I think that ribbon is perfect, matches very nicely with the truck. Let's make your favorite bow today. I'm actually thinking about naming this bow my bestie bow because you all love it and always compliment that it's the easiest bow to make. So the way we do it is cut 2 shorter and 2 longer pieces of ribbon. My shorter pieces are about 24 inches and the longer ones about 36. And we cut them at an angle to create fishtails at each end. So the longer about 36, the shorter about 24. Doesn't have to be exact, guys, more or less. And next we are going to create loops, and they have to be exact same size. This is a large wreath, so I'm going to make 6-inch loops. Pinch them in the middle and hold them with my thumb, just like so. So it's a 4-loop bow, which we're going to tie with a floral wire. Now we just have to fluff, fluff, fluff. Just like that, we have a beautiful bow. There's nothing to be scared about, my dear. Go for it. Make it if you haven't done it yet. It's the easiest thing ever. I know so many people are intimidated to make the bows. Not my bestie bow. And now we have to attach the bow to the wreath. Use the wire that's in the back of the bow. Thread it through the wreath all the way down to the metal frame and tie it down back there. And now is a good time to fix the tails. You might want to curl them a little bit or bend them, whatever works, depending also on the type of the ribbon you use. I think the wired ribbon is best because you can manage it easily. And here it is. How do you like it? Do you like my bestie bow? I hope you like it and you like the name. I think the wreath is looking beautiful, but a little bit plain on the right side especially. Let's make a couple ribbon tails. I am going to cut pieces 12 inches long. When folded in half, we will have two 6-inch tails. So let's cut two. Fold them over and cut at an angle. Just like so. Now we're going to cut some floral wire and cut some leaves. These I got at a Dollar Tree and they're called maple bouquet. I like them because they come with some berries, so you can just pull up your leaves and cut off with the berries, just like so. Now we are going to pinch the fishtails in the middle, create like a V shape, and tie it down with the floral wire. Attach those leaves and create like a nice decor pieces for our wreath. I don't know, maybe it looks a little plain. I have some of those red leaves from Dollar Tree as well, and I think red will coordinate nicely with the truck sign, so I'm going to add those as well. I like it. I think it looks better like that. And I'm actually going to tie it together with some floral tape. You can also use Scotch tape if you don't have the floral tape, and create like a little fall boutonniere. Isn't that cute? And we're going to put it on top of the ribbon. Just like so. We're going to tie it down now with the floral wire that's already with the ribbon. And here's the close-up. We do exact same thing with the second one. This is how these cuties came out, and now we're gonna place them somewhere on the right side. Let's figure it out. Now I'm thinking we could use one on the bottom left over here as well. What do you think? This is all matter of preference, guys. Some people like their wreaths more simple, others more decorated. It's your choice. I quickly made another one. I like it, and I also cut down some more leaves, and I'm just trying to see how would it look if I inserted them around. So I am just playing around with the placement, and once I'm happy how everything looks, I go back to the table and attach everything. So the little boutonnieres that we made with the ribbons, they come with the floral wire in the back. So I'm reaching down to the metal frame to tie them down. That way they will be very secure. They won't go anywhere. Same with the second one and then the third. And now let's attach the leaves that I inserted around the bow. And I'm just going to hot glue these. I guess if you like, you could use a wire to tie them down, especially if you want to use your Deco Mesh wreath for another season. It would be easy to just remove the wires and all the decor, right? So it's your choice, guys. When done, hang your wreath and just look at it from different angles. For me, it looks like something's missing here and there, so I'm just gonna add a couple more leaves. This is what I mean. When you stand from the side now, you can still see a little bit of color and different foliage. I bet my besties are now wondering, what is the cherry on the top over here? Well, how about some pumpkins? I was able to find some of those orange clip-on pumpkins at the Dollar Tree. Very easy to attach them. I'm just going to clip them to each of the little stems there. Just make sure, guys, they're pointing in different directions. Because should be natural looking. Not everything should be pointing straight forward, right? One pumpkin could be on the side, one straight, one on the other side. And that way it creates some movement. I also glued a couple leaves at the top of the truck because I removed that raffia bow at the beginning. And we are done here. I love how this came out, and this is such a nice big wreath, guys. It is actually 24 inches tall, which is like 2 feet. How about that? By 22 wide. Takes up almost my whole table. And here's the closer look at all the elements. Please let me know, what do you think? Do you like it like this? I know many of you love the little red truck. I hope I did it justice. I didn't disappoint you guys. I know a wreath of this size on Etsy would cost probably over $100. So we did it on a budget and very easy technique. Any one of you can do it. I know you can. And I'm looking forward to hear from you. What do you think?
Okay, my besties, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Are you wondering who am I holding here? Yes, this is my baby Coco. She just came back from the groomers and I didn't recognize her either. I'm still in a little bit of shock. Look at her. Her fur is so soft and she has her little pinky tails. But look how tiny and slim she is. Oh, my little baby. Oh. Let me know, what do you think, guys? Do you like it, or you still can't get used to it like me? My cutie. She's still a little bit shocked. A little bit in shock, but I'm sure she'll get used to it. We had to take her because her hair started to get tangled. So she had to be shaved, but from now on we're gonna try to grow her hair again because I miss that fluffy fur she had. Alright guys, so see you next time. Thanks so much for watching and for your attention. Bye bye. Oh, so lucky to have friends like that, Coco. So lucky. Oh, my goodness.